Class 9, Chapter 3, Tissues in Action. Animal tissues. There are four types of animal tissues. Epithelial tissues. These form the outer covering of the body and protects organs. These tissues also help in absorption, secretion, and movement of substances. Connective tissue. These connects and supports body parts, for example, blood, bones, and cartilage. Muscular tissues. These help in movement by contracting and relaxing. Skeleton, smooth, and cardiac muscles. Nervous tissue. These carries message between brain, spinal cord, and body through nerve cells. Let us study about different types of epithelial tissues according to their location in the body and their function. Now, in this figure, first in figure A, we have location in the body's blood vessels, lungs. Structure, what kind of structures tissues hold? Made up of single layer thin cells. And their function, exchange, rapid diffusion of liquids and gases. Now in figure B, location in the body is skin, mouth, esophagus. Structure, they are multi-layered. Outer cells are tightly packed and flat, and their function is protection. Protect underlying tissues from microbes, mechanical injury, and friction. Now, in the figure C, where location is salivary glands, sweat glands, stomach lining, and their structure is cuboidal or columnar, which are specialized for producing and releasing substances. Now, function is secretion. Produce and secrete mucus enzymes, hormones, sweat, and saliva. Now, in figure D, location is inner ear, nostrils, and taste buds. And their structure is specialized cells having hair-like cilia. And their function is sensory function, smell, taste, sound, and balance. Now, in figure E, lining of small intestine. Location in the body is lining of small intestine. They are single-layered, having hair-like structures. They are pillar-like cells, and their main function is absorption. They efficiently uptake nutrients and water at extra. How are various parts connected in our body? A tissue that connects and supports other tissues are called connective tissues. Bones and bloods are connective tissues in our body. Yes, blood is a connective tissue, just remember. Blood is a fluid which connects different body parts by transporting nutrients, gases, hormones. In blood, matrix is watery, soft and jelly-like. Bones contains matrix which is hard, solid and rigid. Bones connects and support body from head to toe. Now, composition of blood. As you are seeing in the figure, we have plasma 55%, platelets and white blood cell 1% and red blood cells 44%. Remember, we need red blood cells to carry oxygen in our various body parts. Now, let us study about the composition of blood. Plasma. It is 55% of total volume. It transports food, gases, waste to all parts of the body. It carries platelets, WBC, and RBC. It regulates body temperature and maintains salt-water balance. All the WBC, red BC, and platelets are present in the plasma. Platelet, it helps in blood clotting. Now, RBC. It contains hemoglobin, an iron-rich component. which carries oxygen. During exercise or running, body needs more oxygen. So breathing becomes faster and blood flow increases. Face appears red. Now WBC. It fights infections. White blood cells collect at the infected area, causing pus formation and inflammation, causing redness and swelling. Types of bone. Now look at the figure. We have the skull, shoulder blade, ribs, rib cage, backbone, hip bone. Upper limb, arms is called the upper limb, lower limb, limbs are called the lower limbs. There are different types of bones in our body, like backbone, long bone, hip bone. Bones have rigid matrix containing calcium and phosphorus compounds, giving them strength and rigidity. Cartilage has a soft jelly-like matrix and provides flexibility and cushioning. Tendons connect muscles to bones, ligaments connect bones to bones, and prevent excessive movement. Remember, tendons, muscles to bone, and ligaments, bones to bone. Of connective tissues acts experience through different actions. First connective tissue is bone. Its function is provide strength, support, and protection. We will perform a simple action. We will touch our elbow. We will experience that it is a hard and rigid structure. Second connective tissue is cartilage. It gives flexibility and cushions the ends of the bones for shock absorption. What action we will perform? We will fold our ear or press our nose gently. Experience a soft and flexible structure that retains shape again. Next connective tissue is tendon. Connects muscles to bone and thus brings about movement. We will touch our forearm muscles and wiggle our fingers, or we will move our fingers. We will feel the movement in the forearm, even the fingers are far away. Now, last connective tissue is ligament. Connects bones to bone and provides stability, limits movement and prevent dislocation. Action is that we will sit on a chair and try to move our leg upward till our knees allows. The joint does not go beyond a limit. We are experiencing that it will not go beyond a limit. Can we control the movement in our body? Yes, we can control some movements in our body. Skeletal muscles. Some movements of our body is consciously controlled by us, like writing, speaking, running. Such movements are called voluntary movements. These movements are controlled by skeletal muscles as shown in the figure. These movements are carried out by skeletal muscles which are attached to the skeleton. They are made up of bundles of long cylindrical cells called muscle fibers, which are unbranched, multinucleate, having many nuclei and striated showing dark and light band. Smooth muscles. Many body movements occur automatically without conscious control, such as beating of heart, movement of food in intestine. These are called involuntary movements. These movements are carried out by smooth muscles, except beating of heart. These muscles are called smooth muscles. These muscles are found in stomach and intestine. They have spindle-shaped cells with single nucleus and lake striations. They help in slow and continuous movement like digestion. Cardiac muscles. These muscles are found in heart. Their fibers are cylindrical and branched with single nucleus and leg striations. Cardiac muscles work rhythmically throughout the life without fatigue. How does body sense, communicate, and respond? Nervous tissues forms the body control and coordination network. Involuntary and voluntary muscles directly controlled by the signal received from brain or spinal cord. Muscles receive instructions from nervous tissue. Brain sends instructions to heart to beat faster to meet body's increase the energy demand during running. The cells of nervous tissues are called neurons or nerve cells. They are specialized to receive information, then process and transfer messages to different parts of the body. As you are seeing in the figure, neuron has three main parts: cell body, dendrite, and axon. Cell body, which contains nucleus and controls cell activities. Dendrite, which receives signals from other neurons. Axon, it is a long fiber which carries message from a cell and ends at the axon terminals. The axon terminals send message to other cells. The axon terminal transmit message to other cells. In this figure, we are seeing muscular and skeleton system. In muscular and skeleton system, we have muscles, tendons, and in the skeletal system, we have bones, ligaments, and cartilage system. This system is made up of bones, muscles, ligaments, tendons, cartilage, and joints. Musculoskeletal system functions under the control of nervous system. The muscles pull on bones to produce movements. They are attached in bones to produce movement. They are attached to the bones by strong flexible bands called tendon. So tendon are the tissues which attaches muscles to the bone. When a muscle contracts, the tendon transmits this force to the bone, resulting in movement at a joint. A joint is a junction between two or more bones. Joints allow movement, but they cannot move the bones on their own. Types of the joint: ball and socket joint. The round top of the upper arm bone fits into a shallow hollow of the shoulder bone. This allows the free movement of arm together with the collarbone. The shoulder forms the shoulder girdle, which connect arm with the skeleton. This joint allows forward, backward, and sideway and circular movement, as seen in this figure. Now, second is hinge joint. This is elbow hinge joint. This is like door hinge. Elbow bends and strengthens in one direction. A similar joint is in the knee, which is protected by kneecap. Pivot joint. The skull is connected to the spinal cord through pivot joint. This joint allows head to move sideways like door. Fixed joint. The bones in the skull is joined by fixed joint. As you are seeing in the figure, the bones of the skull cannot move, hence protective brain in skull. Flat bones are joined together to protect brain, eyes, and ears. The skeleton system. This system is consists of skull, vertebra, column, and rib cage. It is a framework of bones that provides strength and protects delicate internal organs. Skull base extends to the vertebral column, which is made up of small bones called vertebrae. It supports the body and helps us to stand upright. Between each vertebra is a cartilage disc, which act as a cushion, allow flexibility. So we can bend and twist without injuring the internal spinal cord. Ribcage protects delicate organs like heart and lungs. There are 12 pairs of ribs. These are attached to the backbone and chest bone sternum in the front. They are joined by a flexible cartilage. The flexibility allows the ribcage to expand and contract during breathing. His movement increases and decreases the space in the chest, which allows air to move in and out. Yoga. Yoga Day is celebrated on 21st June. Yoga improves flexibility, posture, and breathing and reduces stress. From one cell to organism, totipotency. In 1958, F.C. Stewart demonstrated even single cell from vascular phloem of carrot can regenerate new plant. He, along with his team, grew phloem cell in simple sugar solution and hormones under appropriate conditions. Phloem cell grew in mass and differentiated into complete plant. Thus, some mature plant cells can grow and differentiate into new plant. This is known as totipotency, and such cells are called totipotent cells. Now let us study impact of air and light. First, if we have no air but light is there and solid medium and nutrients, there is reduction in the weight. If we have light and air both, liquid medium and nutrients are present, then 20% reduction in weight. If we have good air but no light, then in liquid medium and nutrients, weight is again reduced. Crown gall disease is a plant disease in which tumor-like swelling develop on the stem due to rapid and uncontrolled cell division. This disease is caused by Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Scientists studied that how bacterium transfer its genetic material into plant cells. Nowadays, Agrobacterium is used as tool to transfer useful genes into plant for production of valuable disease-resistant variety, improved crops, and phytochemicals. Please like, share, and subscribe.